Oh, hello and welcome to another Phony vlog. As you can see, I am in a new place, and what better way to introduce this new place than doing the annual YouTube survey made of... what was this? These questions are rubbish. I mean, yeah, they're going to be fun enough for me to answer, but aren't they going to be boring for you to listen to? But okay, rules are rules. Why are you called that? Oh dear, okay. This is such a long and complicated story and people never get it the first time, but I'll explain it to you anyway. So basically, in about 40 years' time, I'm going to publish my autobiography. And then that book is going to get passed on through the generations in my family. And then way ahead in the future, we're not quite sure when, but at some point an accident happens involving a time machine, and it's basically this warehouse, someone left some scissors. Long story short, time machine, accidentally, about 10 years ago, I get hold of the book. And keep in mind, this is approximately half a century before the book has been published. So there is a little bit of a problem here. Especially since when I look at the book, I am called Alexander, when in fact 10 years ago my name was Kermit. So in order to avoid any time travel paradoxes, I need to legally change my name, and I need to go through all the red tape to legally change my name from Kermit to Alexander. And that is why today I am called Alexander. Now I know what you're thinking, did I keep the book? No, I did the right thing, I burnt all of it, because you don't want to mess with that. Almost all of it. Tell us about your favourite school teacher. Oh yeah, there was this one guy called Mr. Edgeworth. He was really good. He was a physics teacher, and he was really good at teaching physics. But at the same time, he was also half vampire, and it really got him in trouble in so many times. He was like, sometimes we'd come into the classroom, and then there'd just be lying this pale student on the floor. And sorry, it turned out that he drained the student of all its blood. It was so funny. You have to be there. What's the strangest food you've ever eaten? I'm not that experimental when it comes to my food and when I go to restaurants and stuff, but there was this one place where they served unicorn meat. That was quite exciting. I did try that. I don't know if I'd recommend it, because it was expensive as hell, and in the end it tasted like horse. Yeah, pretty much. Tell us about your first gig. Oh, my first gig, that must have been my Windows 95, I think. I was, I don't know, 7 or something like that, and it was an old computer that got moved into my room, and it had about 2 gig. And at that time, that seemed like loads. Like back then, I mean, a game only filled up, what, 50 meg or something like that? It was loads of space, and I gradually used up all of it, and it served for quite a while. But I mean, now, this computer's got like 400, and I'm using, what, close to 300 of those. And just my music collection is, what, 20 gig? I have no idea how we did back then. What is your favourite place in the world? I don't know, as in places that I went to that I really liked. I went once on a trip to the Sea of Tranquility. I went there on a special kind of ship, as you do, and that was really nice. It was so beautiful. And like, one out of a lifetime experience. Again, that was expensive as hell, but I'd say this one was worth it, because it's just so quiet. Like, you literally can't hear a thing. I mean, again, yeah, I know it was expensive, and it kind of lacked, what do you call it? Lacked an atmosphere, but it was good. Yeah, it was definitely worth it. Who do you want to do the survey next? Oh, so we're done. Okay, well, who do I want to do it next? Well, basically the people who watch my channel and who have their own channel and who haven't already done this. So, you know who you are, like Geek vs. World, Fairly Imaginative, Bumblebee, whomever else I haven't mentioned. So yeah, that's it for now, and I'm afraid that this is going to have to be my last vlog ever, because the Academy of Bright Magic seem to have some regulations about you not being allowed to do vlogs anymore, And I think they've even cast like a spell that prevents you from properly making these.